is. There it is.
Oh, we're live. We don't have any music for you today.
No music, no props.
No shovel.
Just us.
Wow.
And the star.
Oh, we got the star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexis Bellycat.
He's
There he
freaking
is.
awesome, man. Oh, that was great.
Yes, he's a cat, and yes, that's how he likes his belly.
That's for
rubbed.
sure. Hello, everybody. Right here. There's one thing that we do have also. We have Tina Marie right here.
That's me. This guy right here
That is
is
you.
this is Billy Rockcat.
That's me.
Now you know who we are.
Right here.
Happy Wednesday midweek check-in.
Got my
oh,
cup.
He's got his kindness.
Got my
and
kindness cup.
Today I'm just going to be happy.
Wow. Be happy.
Yeah. Oh, that was your
Wow.
phone. Did you hear the ding?
Ding, ding.
So, what is going on?
Uh,
How are we navigating ourselves?
Wow. How is the navigation going, actually? You know?
Yeah.
Are you using your compass? Are you figuring out your north, south, east, west?
Wow.
You know, what are you guys figuring out there?
What tools are you using to move forward?
Yeah.
Are you using tools?
Sometimes, you know.
This guy's a tool man.
I am, actually. I am. I'm a tool man, and but I'm a tool man of many tools, you know?
Yeah.
So I may be a automotive tool man, or
During the day and
then
a spiritual tool man.
and then I'm the spiritual tool man also.
all the time.
Absolutely.
I almost said by night, but that would have got a little.
Yeah, you
tricky.
know, I was in my head. I was thinking like Tina, and I was thinking by night. And I said, nah, I don't really think I should say that right now.
And then I went there because he does have magic hands,
I do.
jazz hands,
Yeah, I got jazz hands.
and those dirty people out there that are dirty.
Yeah.
We're saying magic hands for
Yeah.
healing.
That's right. They're magic hands for healing. Anyway,
Hey,
what do we got? What's happening
never
out
a
here?
dull moment with us.
Well, listen, it's all about having some kind of fun, right?
Oh, I've got an announcement.
Oh, what do you got?
I have an announcement tomorrow. Hey, Edmund. Oh, people are popping on.
Hi, Edmund.
Oh, Edmund's from Ireland. If you are in Ireland, you need to take Edmund's classes. IET. Hey, Adrian Escamilla. I hope I'm saying that right. Adrian. So just really quick announcement. A lot of you have always ask for private readings. Many of you have gotten private readings or healings. Well, tomorrow I'm doing the Angel Forum again. So it is tomorrow at noon Eastern. In Angel Forum, we do a meditation.
Right.
It's limited to 6 to 8 people, and everybody gets a personal reading. So for $44,
You can't
come
go wrong.
on. It's really, and it's recorded, and it's video, so you see me. I can't see you, but you can see me. And then it's recorded, and you get the recording after. They usually fill up really fast. I think we have 2 spots left for tomorrow. And then I try to do them once or twice a month. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the link or find it on my page. It's called the Angel Forum Webinar. So it's a really great way to get some personal insight. Yeah.
Right. Not to take away from her, but also for her, it's like, remember, in the forum, everyone gets a personal reading, but all those personal readings that are going on in there are all for everyone in the group.
Yeah.
So that's what
really
makes
special.
it so special, and it's very affordable. And I wouldn't miss it because I don't. You know, I'm in the background. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
You know, but it's really, really good, and it helps you to move forward in things that are going on in your life. So.
It really is powerful and magical, every single one. It's this divine appointment where we all come together, and every message piggybacks on the previous and leads to the next one. So it's really great. So the next one's tomorrow, Thursday at noon.
Hello, Jennifer.
Eastern. I can't even see.
Yeah, I know. Just yeah.
So, yay. Oh, and Elizabeth caught us live.
Yay,
so
Elizabeth.
exciting.
This is fantastic.
So it's a good time. So how are you guys? We've been talking about everything going on out there and the energies of the cosmos. What do you got?
What do I have? Well, hey, listen, we did talk about some of the energies, and one thing that I did pick up was that now is the time to, use your gifts that you have. Mm-hmm. And the problem that we all have is, like, we don't even know how to use our gifts because we're afraid, right?
I was just going to say we're afraid of them.
Yeah, we're
or
afraid.
We reach a certain level and then we go, okay, I can't get to that next level because this is where I'm at.
This is the time to shine. All right? How do we shine? How do we do it, right? That's what happens. So we all go to these seminars and we see these beautiful people talking in front of us, right? And they tell us you can do it, right? Which we tell you, and I'm sure you tell other people also. How do we do it? What do we have to do? What do we have to do it, Tina?
We have to plant the seed.
Yes,
Oh,
we do.
Is that the right answer?
Yes, you
Oh,
got it.
wow.
Yeah, I really put her on the spot there. She
You
didn't
did.
know.
I
Just
didn't.
say no. You have to plant the
Because
seed.
we talk about all these, astrological times of here's where you manifest, here's where you put your intentions out, here's where you plant the seed.
Right.
But what else?
What do you do when you go plant the seed? Do you just leave it there? No. You have to become a farmer. Right?
That's why the gardeners are here right now.
And we have the gardeners here. And just so you know, my heritage, it was all farmers. The Rot Camps, they're all farmers. And what do you have to do? You have to cultivate your life, right? So whatever you want done, you plant that seed, but you can't walk away from the seed because that's what a lot of us do. We say, "Oh, this is what I want to do," right? I want to be, I want to be an actress. Well, you put the seed over there, but you left it over there because you're so entrenched in your old story that you planted that seed over there, but you just left it alone. And if you leave something alone when you farm, it never grows. It doesn't grow. So what do we have to do? We have a lot of things that we can do. When you plant the seed, right, Tina?
Yes.
What do? You have to go back to it all the time and say, "Hey, little buddy, how you doing? Are you all right today? What can I do for you today?" Right? This is what you have to do.
So this is the thing.
So now I make fun of this, but this is what you should be doing in meditation. I'm just making a joke of it.
But you have to have this image of whatever you want planted. And
What is
have
this?
Billy going over there saying, "Hey, little buddy, what do you need?"
That's right. What do you need? Right? So, and then what do we talk about with the seed? I mean, we're making a joke about this, but it's so real. Because now the seed, if you're not living in your truth, the seed is not going to grow. It's not going to become this beautiful manifestation that you want. If you're not living in like, I lost something just now because I just said truth, didn't I?
You did, but
I
you know
did.
what? It's because this is you got sidetracked by this. This is one of the cards that we pulled. It says, here we go.
Can you see it?
Nurture all you love.
Right.
Okay? So here's another name for the same thing that Billy's saying. You plant a seed. Think about it like as a farmer. Does the farmer just plant the seeds and then take off? No. What's the word, Billy?
Cultivation. Cultivating. Right?
Second card.
All right.
There it is.
That's right.
So
you're going to use your tiller. Remember the tiller? If anybody knows what the tiller is, it's a real word, right?
Oh my gosh! It's
you got to fertilize you got to fertilize the land, which is fertilizing your seed, right? What else you got to do?
Well, this is the thing too. This is how it also relates. It relates because sometimes we do our meditation in the morning, and we think, as the gardeners come on by, we do our meditation in the morning, and then we think that's it. It's like, oh, well,
that's it. We're done.
No. You meditate in the morning. That's like recharging the iPhone or recharging your phone. But what happens throughout the day? Good. The battery gets lower and lower and lower.
Wow, that's a good.
If you don't plug that battery back in, your phone's gonna die. It's just like the seed. I don't know where that one came from.
And let me tell you, if you don't plug yourself in, you want to live. You don't want to just be like a dead battery. Remember the battery, when it dies, it always has a little bit of life in it, just a teeny bit, right? So
like our remote. You want it?
Like this remote that doesn't really work unless you're right up close to it, right?
Because it needs a new battery.
But when you recharge your battery, so meditation or yoga or whatever it might be for you, running or laughing or giggling or whatever, you got to plug in. And when you plug in and you're recharged, when your battery is recharged to the max, then you can cultivate for yourself. You can manifest for yourself because you're putting the energy into it and into you, right?
And you need to check in with yourself all throughout the day to see where you're at. And anytime you are not in a vibration of love, happiness, and peace, this is true, it means you're out of alignment with your soul. Because your soul is the vibration of unconditional love, of abundance, of all things that are of the purest form. Now, granted, we're in a human body having a human experience, so we are meant to go through all these different experiences, but it's a really great, like you said, a compass before, it's a really great way to kind of tune in and see where you're at to make a new choice. Where do you need to nurture or water that seed? What do you need to do to cultivate?
Wow.
and really prepare for that next step. And it may be taking care of yourself.
I remember, what is your cultivation, right? Here's your seed, right? So then we talked about truth. Being in your truth is fertilizing the seed. Having faith in yourself, having faith of what's going to, of your gifts that you do have, that's fertilizing the seed, right? Believing in yourself, that's fertilizing the seed. What else? Forgiving yourself, fertilizing the seed. Having compassion for yourself and others, fertilizing the seed. There's all these things that go into it. So listen, it sounds so easy, but there is a lot of work to do to manifest those gifts that you want. Like I said, you just don't plant the seed and you leave it over there.
And a lot of people do that. A lot of people say, well, I did my affirmations. Well, I did my meditation.
Right.
No, it's not just one thing you do. I think it'd be better if all throughout the day you were doing something and you didn't have your morning meditation time. It's not like we think that it's like, oh, well, I did that. No, it's an ongoing process. And it doesn't have to look any certain way. And it doesn't always have to look like you're an angel. In fact, that's not realistic. It's not supposed to just be all about the light. It's honoring the dark as well. And we talk about this all the time. But because we're all creatures of habit and because we're all so conditioned to our past, we need to be reminded over and over again, which is what we're saying, why all throughout the day there's these little check-ins. What can I do to water or cultivate that seed? What do I need to do for myself?
Right. And
to move forward.
How are you going to be free if you don't cultivate the seed? It's not going to happen. I'm trying to get Tina in here too. See?
I'm just trying to move.
Be free, be free, be free. So what do? You cultivate the seed, but you keep going back to it and saying all those affirmations like we talked about so you can manifest, right? Because we all want to be free. A lot of us, we feel trapped, whether we feel trapped at a job or we feel trapped in our, maybe sometimes in marriages that we have, or just trapped inside of us, that darkness that we all go through. How are you going to get out of that? Right?
How can you break free?
Right. How can you be free? Tina, bringing up the thing with Tina, we were talking before about the whales, how they're at like SeaWorld and stuff. And they just, all day long, all they do, they're in this tiny tank.
Doing tricks for people so that people can bring their kids and watch it. Don't get me started. You could tell
right. So listen, I'm just making an example. Look, they're trapped. And they just keep going around in a circle. I don't think they're too happy about it, to be honest with you. We know they're not, right? They want to be free, right? So look, they don't have a choice because they can't get out by themselves.
Right.
But you can. So that's what I'm trying to say is
what action can you take?
What action can you take? You can get out of your entrapment that we have. Whatever it is, whatever aspect is going on in your life or my life or Tina's life or whatever it may be, So get out. Get out. There's no reason. Plant the seed, Let it grow. Hey, listen. If it's really going to work for you, you take a little seed, right? And you talk to it. Hey, little buddy, how you doing? Can we get out of here today?
Oh my God.
Are we going to make it?
Like, what is that? It's a flower petal.
It's a flower petal.
Hey, that'll work.
Hey, listen, whatever you got, man.
You found something.
You just put it in there, But you talk to that seed every day, and you say, "Hey, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to get out of here."
And you know what? To somewhat bring it full circle, it's what cause do you stand for? Oh, that's beautiful.
Say.
What cause do you stand for?
It's so true, though.
For me, it's animals, and children. It could be anything, but do you have something you stand for that you want to help raise awareness in? Because that's a part of it too. It takes you out of your own stuff and it gets you in that vibration of service that we've been talking about. Monday we talked about all insecurities and doubts coming up. And it's interesting because the other card I pulled, so remember we have nurture all you love, we have cultivation. Here is, now it says the temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. And the first thing I got is, where are you letting yourself down? Where have you broken a promise to yourself that you haven't followed through with some kind of self-discipline? And I don't like the word discipline. I like to take it apart. Discipline is, what can you become a disciple of? Has a way better connotation.
That's
Discipline's
right.
There's this chore and I have to do something. Right. Okay, well, I can be a disciple of love. I can be a disciple of raising awareness for the whales.
Yeah, that's excellent. I love it.
And then when I get all involved in my own shit and I'm all, not feeling well or depressed or in angst, granted, there's a reason for that. How can I rise above and do something for others? It will get you out of it. It really will.
Rise above and be the dove.
I love it. Look what Thelma just said. It popped up and I was so drawn to you, Thelma. What can I do today that will change my life forever?
That is correct.
It's what questions can you ask? Oh, and she goes, you have to live it and breathe it. So yeah, what questions can you ask yourself that are self-serving to get you out of something? The questions, why me? Why is this happening? Is it ever going to work out? Okay, those are I'm a victim questions, and no, you're going to stay in that state. You have to be saying, love this. What can I do today that will change my life forever? What does my soul need? What is seeking to express through me so that I may grow and evolve? What gifts are coming through me that I can accept so that I can be a beneficial presence on this planet?
That's right. Well, you gotta plant the seed. All right. I didn't have any props today. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I don't plant any of this stuff. But you have to plant the seed and grow the flower. So what? So you're gonna grow that beautiful flower inside of you, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the whole idea, and then the flower can become this beautiful tree.
I knew it. I was going to say he's going to the tree of
life. Because I love the tree of life. It's like my thing. But, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. The branches go out. And like I said, your tree of life is anything that you want it to be, right? And I always love the butterfly aspect for me. Like butterflies shoot out all through the tree. Or maybe yours is all these beautiful birds. Beautiful birds shooting out through the tree. But it's just all about, it's about cultivation. And it's about cultivating your life. It's about being that farmer, right? So you want to farm your land. And farming your land is farming your soul. Is farming your life.
There's always a metaphor.
Hey, listen.
The reason I'm laughing is because I thought you said the bird shitting out of the tree.
Oh, no, I didn't say that, Tina. That was great.
Well, we've got a whole bird thing going on in our back. And
this is true.
We feed them and they shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, is he really saying that? Plus, I'm a little under the weather.
She is under the weather.
I'm a little delirious. Can you tell?
She's so much. Actually, she's come alive.
I wasn't alive before this. It's like, yes, I could do this because the angels come through, and then it's just like, boom.
I forced it. I forced it.
He forced it. He's like, we're doing this. Hey, Liz. Thank you. I needed these messages. Love you. Love you. Christy, hi. Eileen.
Wow, April, my first name means blooming flower. I love it. And my last name means tree in Latin. I love that. Wow, how beautiful is that?
Hey, Claudia.
We're like soul sisters, see? I got the tree
You're a soul sister?
I'm a soul sister. I'm a soul sister.
Oh my God. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh. But really, I love the tree of life. I do a lot of meditations where you feel the earth beneath you, you draw the earth energy up, and you don't just bring it up through the bottom of your feet. You bring it all the way up so that you can feel, and then the cosmic energy coming down from above. And then it's like your arms and tree, like your trees are like the trunks, the arms of the branches. It helps you really not only connect to the earth, but also be in that higher energy too. So, yeah. I know, you're going to... Master Jesus is coming.
Well, I got this card, and he's like
Master Jesus is on the way.
It's like my main guy, But look, I got the Master Jesus card too with the forgiveness, right? And I just love what the card says. I usually don't go by this, but you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. For the healing is possible at this time. So I just love that you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Mm-hmm. So the path is always there, right? The seed is always there. Remember, we have to just keep cultivating it, right? So it's always there. So put love into that. Put the forgiveness into that, right? Stay on that path. Mm-hmm. Stay on your beautiful path because the path is always there. We're the ones who shut the door on the seed or the path, right?
Right. And if you're wondering, like, well, what do I have a job or I have this or that? Okay, so if you think of it as you plant the seed or you put your intention out there, whether it's the meditation, whether it's the new moon, whatever, then all throughout the day at your job, maybe it's, you're dealing with a coworker that's challenging. How can you be loving and compassionate in that space? Maybe there's something going on with your boss. Maybe you're just like, whatever it is, it's bringing the energy and intention into everyday life because that's what it is. I mean, the yogis years ago used to meditate in a cave. And while that's wonderful, I think that this real life stuff's a lot harder. Yeah. Because we're constantly being swayed here and there and being challenged. So it's showing up with those beautiful intentions, and it doesn't mean being perfect all the time.
That's right. You know, and sometimes we feel like we're meditating in the dungeon. Well, we have to get out. Something you got to get out of that dungeon, man. Right? Meditate up in the sky. Meditate in those beautiful stars. Don't bring yourself down into the dungeon like the why me, like when we meditate or with a prayer. You know, don't say why me. Get out of that dungeon and go into what's above the dungeon. Well, once we leave the dungeon, you have the castle. So you have the castle of your heart.
I don't know what's above the dungeon.
I thought
Billy.
I was going to say you have the castle, this beautiful castle.
It's freedom.
It's that beautiful thing here.
Where's the
freedom card? You know, sometimes you gotta just.
He's jumping.
Wow!
He's in the universe.
And look, see his heart. See the light shooting out of his heart.
How great is that?
It's unbelievable. And that's it. And then that's all we have to do. And then look, we're in Nirvana.
Wow.
That's it. This is all we got to do. How easy is this?
Well, let's just all decide that it's easy.
That's right. That's what you have to say. You have to say that it's easy.
That it's easy. And there's a reason that we call it meditation practice.
Yes. And I'm going to try not to say, we always tell people, it sounds so easy, but so hard. Well, that's so, we're not going to say it's hard anymore. We're just going to say, hey, it's that easy. Hey, it's that easy.
Oh my God. You're on fire. You're just great.
I gotta go.
Oh, I know. He has to
to
go. And so we love you guys so much. Remember, tomorrow, the Angel Forum. $44. You can't beat it. It's a beautiful experience. Claudia will be there, and Claudia's been to it already. We do a meditation, and then each beautiful message is channeled. You get to be on a webinar. And so we have 2 spots left for tomorrow. If you want to join us tomorrow at noon Eastern, and I try to do them once or twice a month. And then if you want a personal session,
we have private sessions. These private sessions are very magical.
They really are.
As you might know, we have this magical lady right here. And then we have this person here. Right? But we do combine both each other, and the readings or just the healing or reading and a healing together are very, very powerful. And as many people have done them with us, and it can be life-changing. So, if you guys want to do one, let us know.
Yes, and we'll be having lots of announcements for classes and webinars soon. So I know we didn't get a chance to answer your questions today. We're kind of on a time limit.
That's true.
But we send you so much love. We hold you in prayer. And you can keep my friend Angela Hartfield in your prayers, please.
Absolutely.
That would mean the world to me. Okay?
Love.
Love, 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 love.
Love, love.